Peace and power. Baba Omawali of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. First, we want to give a revolutionary greetings. We want to show respect to the ancestors who have passed on, especially those who have passed down the knowledge of self-defense. The Honorable Huey P. Newton, Robert F. Williams, Deacons for Defense, the Black Panther Party as a whole, and so many others who have given us the knowledge and the wisdom of carrying on a tradition of self-defense. We want to give a shout out to Brother Bobby Seale, who is actually from Dallas, Texas, and who is still living and with us in this realm. So we need to try to honor these people while they're still alive. We don't have a chance to name everybody, but we want to give a revolutionary shout out to the new Black Panther Party, both parties under the leadership of Crystal Muhammad and Hashim Nzinga. We salute you for the work that you have done since 1989 and carrying on the torch of the new Black Panther Party. Right now, we want to welcome all the new members. We appreciate you for, first of all, joining the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. And I know a lot of you, when you join, you have expectations of being a part of something honorable and something humble. Let us just say that you have joined the right organization for that, because we are for the people and we are by the people. We are a grassroots organization that basically started from activists. So again, thank you for entrusting us to join our organization. And I want to get this out to a lot of the new members, those that have come aboard. What you get from the gun club is basically what you put into it. I know a lot of you are in rural areas and you don't have a lot of like-minded individuals around you, but it is still your responsibility to go out and recruit and build your gun club. And the way you do that is just stick to the platform. And our platform is basically, we want to arm every black man and woman in this country who can legally be armed. We think that is the responsibility of black men and women, and nobody else, no other ethnic group is responsible for us arming and training ourselves. Right now, we're in last place, man. Every other group is out there. They've been training for 30, 40, 50 years. And black people as a whole, as a mass, we're just getting to that point. The good thing is that we have started to educate each other and that we are training. And right now, at this time in history, some of the best weapons that this country has ever had is available to us. So we need to play catch up real quick and start arming ourselves and start arming black men and women and having conversations about guns and gun laws and self-defense. So that's one of our parts of our platform, is we want to arm every black man and woman in this country that can legally be armed. Second, we want an immediate end to police terrorism in our communities. And we believe that we can bring that about by doing patrols in our own neighborhoods. One of the things about the police department is when they see black men and women are taking control of their own neighborhoods, they're out patrolling, or they're out asking questions. Is Granny all right? The lady that lives 4 doors down by herself, who's an elder, is she okay? We're checking on the youth. They tend to kind of back off, if that's the correct way to put it. What I'm saying is they tend not to be so aggressive on our people when you have young black men and women out there doing armed patrols in the community. You know, the police are human beings, man. They don't want no smoke. You know, so they understand that, you know, you got armed black men and women out here, and you know that they're going to be willing to use those weapons to defend themselves and defend the people that they are responsible for. We also want to bring up a direct dialogue with the youth. We have to be able to talk to our young men and women about firearms safety, about firearms training, and basically about being in these streets and going out shooting each other down and murdering each other. We think we can bring this to some type of control by just going out and talking to these young brothers and educating them on who our true enemy is. Okay? Who said because this man lives on the block over from you and he wears different colors of clothes than you do, that he is your enemy? You know, we have to educate these young brothers on the truth. So we believe that we can bring the murder rate down, and we've done it in some sections of the city here in Dallas. But if we're not consistent, then it's not going to stay low. So we have to get out and be consistent on these patrols and engaging the young people. We believe every organization is defined basically by the programs that they can actually give to the people. Not something that's reactive, but something that's proactive. If you've been catching us on Facebook, you see that around the country, our people are pushing the survival program. You know, what is the survival programs? Well, we're not just a gun club, we're also preppers and survivalists. Meaning if something was to happen on a catastrophe here, you know what I'm trying to say, catastrophic, if it was some type of catastrophic event, whether some type of invasion by white supremacists, whether it was a tornado or a hurricane or somebody dropped a bomb, we want to ensure that our people have the knowledge and the resources to survive. So that's why we've been constantly pushing the bug out bag and the survival programs, how to sanitize water, how to make a fire without having a cigarette lighter. There's a lot of parts of the program that we've been trying to instill in the people. And we're going to continue to push that program because as a whole, our people really need the information and they really need the knowledge of survival tactics. You don't see a lot of black survivalists. I mean, you do now because of Facebook, but most of these ethnic groups have a 50-year head start on us, man. We buying 1,000 bullets at a time. They're buying bullets by the barrel, 50-gallon barrel, not a 5-gallon. A 50-gallon drum, which is the size of a big-ass trash can, full of 5.56, full of 7.62 ammo. So we need to take a concentrated effort on getting our supplies up, especially for the bug out bag. If we have to leave our home 3 days up to 90 days, that we have the efficient supplies to last until our conditions can change. So we're going to continue to push that survival program around our country. It's one of the better recruiting tools that we have. And just so you know, you don't have to be a militant or a freedom fighter to join the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. If you're just a family member who likes to get out and hunt, and you like to have activities with your family, we welcome that in the gun club as well. So I just wanted to get that out there, that you don't have to be part of our militant culture, but more than likely, mouth getting dry, more than likely you're still going to go through the training. So what we're saying is we have to prepare ourselves. Hurricane Katrina, never again. White racists marching around in our neighborhoods with rifles, never again. Bear, the organization Bear, who's based out of Garland, Texas, who wanted to march around in South Dallas, which is a predominantly black community, with their rifles. We have to make these racist people understand that we're not going for that anymore. And if you come to our neighborhood, you're going to be met with aggression. The same thing to Open Carry Texas, who tried to sneakily infiltrate Houston Fifth Ward. You know, what would you want to walk around Fifth Ward for, carrying rifles under the guise that you're educating black men and women on their gun rights? We don't need you to educate us on anything. That's our responsibility. Stay out of our neighborhoods with these damn guns. To all of you racist organizations, because we're not going to back down from any of your threats, and we're not going to allow you to intimidate any of our people. We guarantee you that if you show up, we will be there. And so again, to the new members, thank you again for entrusting in us to join our organization. To every commander that's part of our organization, you are the key. Commanders, you are the one that run the chapters. You are the key. So, you know, it's not about nationals or any other thing. It's about your local autonomy. With that being said, I do want to give a shout out to our newly appointed national spokesman, Brother Nathan L. out of North Carolina. Brother, thank you. You're doing a fantastic job. I want to say thank you to our Minister of Justice, Brother Curtis Heath, who is basically keeping the organization free from a lot of this BS that goes on behind the scenes. The brother's going to jump in there and he's going to clean that up. We're not going to allow BS to manifest and spread to other members. I also want to thank Sister Rashonda Cole for the work that she's done as our National Secretary, going to the P.O. Box, forwarding people their patches for their organization, the endless work that you do promoting and recruiting. We appreciate you. So again, Babu Mawali of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club, and we're answering the prayers of our ancestors. Peace and power.